This is the ISHL Game of the Week, live from the Sugarland Ice and Sports Center in Sugarland. It is a South Division matchup between the Ridge Point Panthers and the Seven Lakes Spartans. Michael Silver's here with David Feliciano. The Seven Lakes Spartans enter tonight's matchup after a 5-1 loss to San Antonio on Sunday. They have lost 4 games in a row, and the 5th place team in the South Division, Dave, could really use a win.
Yeah, having a tough year. They started off 3-4, but 2-6-2 since then. And on top of that, they're in a really tough division. So it's just one of those seasons you got to try to keep the pace.
The Ridge Point Panthers picked up a victory last time out here in Sugarland last Friday night. We were here in a tight physical game against the Woodlands. The win kept them in 4th place in the South, and a win or tie tonight. Well, a win tonight would match their season-long 3-game winning streak, but a win or tie tonight secures them 4th place in the South Division with the playoffs later next month.
Yeah, I think they're better than their record. I mean, a classic 500 team at 73 goals scored, 73 allowed, 9-8, no ties. Again, tough division plays into it. I think if they played in the North, they'd have a much better record.
Coming up next, the scratches for tonight's game, along with our goaltending matchup, the starting lineups, and Dave's keys to the game. This is the ISHL Game of the Week on the Legacy Sports Network.
Ready to ring in the new year with a bang? Top Dog Fireworks is your place with a massive selection of amazing, high-flying, colorful, professional-looking fireworks. Top Dog Fireworks offers great buy one, get one free deals on select fireworks from multiple categories. Can't decide on exactly what you want? Their staff can help you set up the most unforgettable fireworks show. Visit TopDogFireworks.com to find directions to a location near you. And the best selection in Houston, Top Dog Fireworks. Say it with a boom. Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based, fast casual counter-service restaurant. Bonfire Wings specializes in 12 unique flavors of hot wings. Traditional favorites like gumbo and boudin are mainstays. They boast wing sauces with creative names such as Cajun Mojo, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Creole, Insanely Hot, the award-winning and top seller Honey Barbecue, Hot Lemon Pepper, and Sweet Heat. 2 Houston area locations including in North Shore on Wood Forest Boulevard. Bonfire Wings, genuine Creole, uniquely Cajun.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Blue Sky IT Partners solves your toughest technology challenges so you can capitalize on your biggest business opportunities. We're in the business of creating clarity and challenge solving. We are experts in telecom, cloud, and cybersecurity, and we help you navigate the moving target that is today's IT landscape. Visit our website at blueskyitpartners.com. Blue Sky IT Partners, creating clarity, delivering impact.
Scratches for tonight's game for acting head coach of the Ridge Point Panthers, Ravi Rajagopal. He will scratch Eric Gibson. For Seven Lakes and head coach Reed Heiser, scratch from your lineup Brendan Workman, George Johansson, Drake McMaster, and a couple of big ones, Dave, Owen Gabry and Ray Cheng.
That ain't good. Yeah, Seven Lakes missing 47 points, 5 players. They only have 10 skaters, so 2 lines, and that's it. So you got to think about fatigue.
Let's run down our goaltending matchup for Ridge Point. It's the senior Joshua Konchak. It's senior night for the Panthers, so seniors will get the start and the second shift on defense. And in goal, Joshua Konchak is 6-4-0 this season with a 3.54 goals against and an .892 save percentage. For Seven Lakes, it'll be Samuel Thompson, who hasn't won since December 17th in a victory over Cy Woods. He's 3-5-1 with a 3.44 goals against and an .897 save percentage. Starting lineups are brought to you by Bonfire Wings, genuinely Creole, uniquely Cajun. For Ridge Point, the aforementioned senior night, so Raja Gopal will start 5 seniors on D. It's Jackson Gross and Dara Rajagopal at forward, Brendan Ryan, Hayden Haas, and Ziad Ibrahim. Seven Lakes, the forwards are Edwin Duncan, Nolan Condra, Cole Tapia. On defense, Owen McDermott and Vincent Key. Keys to the game brought to you by McCree Ford. Grab the keys to your new or pre-owned Ford today. McCree Ford, that's my dealer.
Ridge Point's playing well. We've seen them a lot this year. I think if they can get 3 points from Wang, 4 goals should probably win it for Ridge Point. And their first 2 lines are really solid, and they've got the firepower tonight. Seven Lakes missing all those players. Some of these younger players, second and third lines, have got to step up. And Samuel Thompson, who's got a pretty good GAA at 3.44, has to have a big night.
Coming up next, we will drop the puck to the South Division matchup between Seven Lakes and Ridge Point. This is the ISHL Game of the Week on the Legacy Sports Network.
Now for your Wellness Minute with Dr. Steve Hotze.
Not only do your allergies contribute to missed days at work and increased healthcare costs, allergies also contribute to overall poor health and can decrease your quality of life. Allergies cause your cells to release histamine, which causes inflammation. This inflammatory response can affect your sinuses, lungs, skin, nerves, joints, muscles, and other organs. Allergies can begin at any age, even midlife, and if left untreated can lead to sinus infections, skin disorders, asthma, migraines, and insomnia. Medications can only mask symptoms. Experience shows that it's better to prevent the underlying allergic reaction. Imagine how nice it will be to enjoy the outdoors without suffering from allergies.
The Hotze Health and Wellness Center identifies the root cause of symptoms, helping to restore your health. We resolve allergies naturally and conveniently with our new state-of-the-art low-dose immunotherapy treatment. Call a wellness consultant today at 281-990-4793. That's 281-990-4793.
Time to buy, sell, or lease residential or commercial property? Kim Walt and Danette Watuski with RE/MAX Results will help make it a smooth transaction. Their customers deserve and will receive the finest service ever offered by any real estate agents. RE/MAX Results. #Real Estate Pros. Like Kim Walt says, your home, your future, our commitment. Their phone number is 713-777-SOLD.
Everything we do at Blue Bayou Cafe starts with the food and ends with our world-famous G-Style crawfish sauce. Enjoyment of good food is the foundation of society and defining expression of a culture. Our food takes from the great melting pot of French, African, and Spanish traditions that gave us Cajun, Creole, Tex-Mex, barbecue, and more that are all celebrated in the Bayou country of Texas. Our world-renowned G-Style crawfish sauce is the perfect sauce to go with all of our delicious traditional cuisines. Go visit our location off the I-10 East Freeway in Houston, Texas. Blue Bayou Cafe. Go get some live crawfish today.
At McCree Ford, we know you have a lot of choices on where to buy your next vehicle. We have spent over 70 years treating our customers like family, and our mission is still the same, to treat you with honesty, integrity, and respect. Come see us. There is no obligation to buy, and we can walk you through our transparent process. There are no surprises at the end. Plus, McCree Ford customers can take advantage of our free Loaners for Owners program. Come see why our customers say, McCree Ford, that's my dealer. Located on I-45 South, exit 19 in Dickinson, or shop McCreeFord.com.
It's senior night here for the visiting Ridge Point Panthers, so they will do a special ceremony as each senior will skate from the bench to their parents for a picture, flowers for the moms. Let's run down the South Division standings coming into this weekend. San Antonio's in first place, 3 points clear of second place Memorial West. Straight Jesuit is in third, just 2 points behind Memorial West. Ridge Point is in fourth, and Seven Lakes comes in fifth this weekend, and bringing up the rear, PFC, to 6 points for the Flyers this season. And as we said at the top, Dave, a win or a tie by the Panthers secures them fourth place. They'll be able to do no better or no worse with a win or a tie tonight.
Yeah, I think they're in a good shape to do that against an undermanned Seven Lakes. Again, we've seen Ridge Point a little bit this year. And we're getting to know these guys, and congratulations to, I think, 5 seniors they have.
Elsewhere tonight, Tomball, who is second in the North Division, actually tied for first, but with tie-breaking rules, they are currently behind Klein for first place in the North. They're on the road in College Station. That game's going to going to face off around 7. Meanwhile, Fair Creek will take on Klein at the Aerodrome. And then later tonight here in Sugar Land, the Woodlands squares off against Memorial West. We saw the Woodlands last couple of weeks that we've been on the air. And they're having trouble scoring goals. It's
but
a
not
big
penalties.
no, not penalties, but they've been trouble scoring some goals.
Yeah, they're around 2 to 3 a game, and they put themselves in a tough situation with leading the league of almost 400 penalty minutes.
The Spartans and the Panthers opened up the season way back in September, and the Panthers edged out the Spartans 5-3. Timothy Wang scored 2 to lead Ridge Point, while Owen Gabry tallied a pair to pace the Spartans. Joshua Konchak, who's getting the start tonight for the Panthers, got the starting goal for Ridge Point, and he stopped 24 of 27 shots to pick up the win. James Dorsey, who is scratched tonight as Samuel Thompson gets the nod for Reed Heiser. He took the loss, made 30 saves. Each team took 2 minor penalties in the game. Ridge Point has won 2 Justice Cup trophies. Seven Lakes still searching for their first, although they did get to the final. One of our officials tonight, referee Chase Wilkinson, nearly 11 years ago in this rink, scored the game-winning goal as Klein won their 3rd Justice Cup back to conclude the 2013 season.
I assume we did that game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The year before, it was a shootout Justice Cup win for the Woodlands over Seven Lakes, back when they had Riley Murata. Looks like the senior night festivities have been completed, so the officials tonight, the aforementioned Chase Wilkinson, one of the referees along with Eric Festa. On the lines, it's Derek Spencer and Chase's father, Paul Wilkinson.
Well, it's 77 degrees out, so there's a lot of condensation on the glass. Luckily, we're up in the perch, so we are A-OK.
Thompson to our left and Konchak to our right. Seven Lakes, the home team, in their dark jerseys. Ridge Point wearing white. They control the opening face-off, ladle it all the way back into their own end as Ziad Ibrahim has it behind his own net. Finds Hayden Haas in the near corner. Outlet pass goes off a skate of a Spartan. That was Condra. Then it is flipped out to center and then turned over at the Seven Lakes line before it is sent in by Ibrahim. Around the boards in the corner, it's the captain Haas with a sharp angle shot that was blocked by Condra. And it'll be skated out by McDermott, left to right for the Spartans here in the first period. Slowly and across the line past Raja Gopal, and then flipped up the boards and out to center ice as Key falls down. Then he takes a Spartan with him. That was Brendan Ryan. Puck is whistled offside, 46 seconds in. And now the second shift for Ridge Point. Want to make mention of Valerie Kupich and Cohen Manthe, a couple of additional seniors getting the second shift of the game for Ravi Rajagopal, the acting head coach for the Panthers. Face-off outside of the Panthers zone, won by Timothy Wang, cleared out to center ice. At right defense, Ansel Rowan plays it off the boards, and Key shuttles it in for the Spartans, who are averaging just over 3 goals a game this season. Rowan dumps it in, and that one just on the red line, so no icing is called as Cohen Manthe has it deep in his own end, below the goal line, kept alive at point position. No, it's offside as Rowan got it in late.
A little ugly to start off, but we'll get into a flow.
Seven Lakes 1-4-0 in their last 5, 2-6-2 in their last 10. Ridge Point 2-3 in their previous 5 games, 4-6 in their last 10. Manthe below his goal line, behind his goal. Played up the far boards, Sammy Blake, who recently scored 4 goals in a game against Cy Woods. Chipped ahead, back into the Spartan zone, off the boards, no icing. Rowan there, hot on his trail is Boston Schindel. Backhand out the center by Condra. Juan gets it to the line before Schindel takes it back the other way. Got a lead pass, dumps it in around the boards. 1:50 gone by. First period, no score. Just getting underway here from Sugar Land as McDermott strides in across the Ridge Point line. Juan leaves it at the half boards. Ends up getting turned over, and now Ridge Point will skate from right to left. Burrowing in across the line, ahead for Kai Woods, and a shot and a save at point blank range by Thompson. 2:10 gone by, no score.
Couple of minutes, we have our first shot. A lot of stuff between the blue lines, and finally a good rush by somebody, Ridge Point, and a nice stop right up front by Thompson.
Back to Ibrahim for a long wrist shot, blocked. And Juan works it out to center ice. Tied up by Ibrahim, ahead to Condra, who takes a spill. Roger Gopal got it back out to center ice. Key recalls back at the red line, backhands it to an open spot as Haas will poke it back into his own end for Roger Gopal to play behind Joshua Konchak. Up the boards, and then sent ahead on right wing, out of the reach of Kai Woods. It's Vincent Key coiling back behind his goaltender, Samuel Thompson. Turned over, Haas backhands it to the near boards in the corner. It's Brendan Ryan. Ryan saw that one go by him, and then it's skated out by McDermott. He will travel in and take a long shot that is punched away by Konchak. Roger Gopal turned over. Keeley Howard on for Seven Lakes as Condra takes it behind the net on his backhand. Right wing circle. Had his stick tied up, and then it's Condra who has to backtrack in the center, and then it's back into the Spartan zone. Woods pokes it, but it'll be taken out. And a lead pass ahead to Edwin Duncan. Forwarded back into the Ridge Point zone, but we do have a whistle.
Well, this is the kind of game that Thompson and Konchak can get better. I don't foresee a lot of shots tonight, probably not a lot of scoring, so these goaltenders can kind of focus a little bit.
3:31 gone by here in the first period, no score. Ridge Point averaging 4.3 goals per game. 5th in goal differential. Seven Lakes 9th in goal differential. They're minus 21. Ridge Point even as Yang skates it in on right wing. Sharp angle shot hit the side of the net. It's caught up there. He chops at it, works the puck free. Spun back to the point for a long range wrist shot redirected up into the screen. The shot came from the point by Manthe as it was deflected out of play with 3:56 gone in period number one. Still scoreless.
But Wang's terrific. I mean, one of the leading scorers in this league. Really solid skater and playmaker, stick handler.
Wang in his first year at Ridge Point has 2 hat tricks this season and 6 games of 2 or more goals. He's got it below the goal line. Watched by Tapia. Skates by Tapia, filters one right in front. Schindel, somebody lost his stick, but his shot went wide. It was disrupted. Ooh. And then the back pass goes all the way down, and Konchak will play it with his paddle and leave it for Manthe at left defense. He flips it off the boards out the center ice. Skated back in, left to right by McDermott on right wing. It's McDermott skating on Konchak, flips it up, and that one just a bit off target. In the defensive corner, it will be skated out by Wang, and then he leads Haas on left wing, skates in the circle, wrist shot save Thompson. 10:21 remaining first period, no scores. Thompson's been tested a bit early, and he's been able to stand tall.
Nice play by Ridge Point. Got Haas breaking away on the left side and had a pretty good look up close.
Face off to the right of Thompson. Condra will take it. And it's a win for Ridge Point. Kupich with a shot that's a little wide. Roger Gopal keeps it alive. Ozarkoya in the right wing corner. Forced behind the goal line. Then loses the handle. Skates to get it back to the half wing. Still twirling with it. Tries a pass. It's picked off. And it's taken out the center ice by Key. Key on his knees, then hops up, skates down on left wing. Ozarkoya cuts him off, and will take it behind the net. Ozarkoya left it in the corner. Active stick by Key. This is Kenzo Key looking for a pass in front. Nobody home, and the puck skated out along the left wing as Kupich will take it across the blue line. Quickly cleared by the Spartans. 5:25 gone by, first period, no score. Michael Silvers and David Feliciano with you from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. The Spartans trying to skate it out of their own end and do with Kenzo Key. Flips it off his backhand behind Murphy, but then skated in by Broderick Sinclair. Broderick Sinclair has a 2-on-1, shoots and a save off left wing by Konchak.
Yeah, Sinclair, one of the better skaters, along with McDermott on Seven Seven Lakes. McDermott, large player, tall, but very smooth. And he's their leading scorer coming into this game because Gabriel and McMaster not here.
Konchak's last win was against Cy Woods back on January 21st. He played for Seco Ranch last year. Brendan Ryan skates. Oh, and they filter it ahead, and Blake scores.
We'll see if that's, they'll give that to Blake or Ryan. We'll see if there's a deflection, but Ryan took the shot. He got in on the right post. It was a 2-on-1.
He led the handshake, but I think it was chipped in off the left wing by Blake. Goal comes at 5:54.
We'll give it to Ryan for now, I guess.
Well, he led the handshake line. And it's 1-0 Panthers as they score off the rush. Juan turned it over in his own end. Here's Kai Woods with a wrist shot save. Rebound, and Ryan shot it wide. Could have cashed in on that turnover by Juan. A puck sent from the point, redirected on goal, but Thompson able to make the save.
That's Ryan's 11th, 13 assists, third leading scorer on Ridgepoint.
And Thompson just made a save on Ryan's deflection and tipped in front. 6:20 gone by here. In period number 1, 1-0 Panthers on a goal at 5:54, scored by Brendan Ryan. That's who we think because he led the handshake line. They play in the Spartan zone, left wing. It's Wang, tried a cross-ice pass, almost skated out by the Spartans, kept alive by Ibrahim, and then pitched out to center ice. As the Panthers will skate it back in with Wang cutting to his right, but skating in offside as Schindel was in early.
I don't know. That was pretty close. Pretty close.
8:14 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Ridge Point.
It looked mutual to me, but unfortunately, tough for Ridge Point is Wang had gotten loose.
Woodlands coming in off a 2-1 victory last Friday night over the Woodlands. They were outshot 41-20. Woods and Haas had the 2 goals. And Michael Cry got the start in goal and saved 40 shots. Haas sends in down low. Vincent Key keeps it moving, but not out of the zone as it's kept alive at the point by Ibrahim. Sit down the left wing boards for Schindel. And we got a 2-on-2 cluster. Schindel has it along the goal line. A centering pass, and Haas chipped it off his backhand wide. Key plays it around the boards, but not out. Then turned over. And forced out by McDermott, striding from left to right. McDermott drops it for Duncan. He skates in, but the play is whistled offside with 7:32 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Panthers.
Never pass backward when you're in a rush or on a rush. I mean, if you're good enough to do a back pass, that's one thing, but you don't turn around and give off the puck. Take it in.
Seven Lakes lost 5-1 on Sunday. They were outshot by San Antonio 43-9. Ray Chang, who is not here tonight, scored the only goal. The Spartans did not have a shot on goal in the second period. Thompson did get the start in net for the Spartans. He stopped 38 of 43. The puck is behind Thompson. 2-on-2 battle. Blake trying to work it free, pokes it to the left wing corner. Kenzo Key has it there. Plays it up the boards, past Ibrahim, out to center ice. At left defense, it's Manthe, flipping it off his backhand, back into the Spartan zone. Vincent Key leaves it in the corner, and now he'll be stuck into the glass by Ryan. And now Key gets position on Ryan as they battle. It's 3 Spartans, 2 Panthers. Kenzo Key comes in to help Vincent Key. And the puck is kicked back out to center ice as Manthe will play pitch and catch. At right defense now, it's Dara Rajagopal. She had a physical game last week. She took 2 penalties against the Woodlands. There's a shot, and they score. Ridge Point up 2-0. Sammy Blake gives the Panthers a 2-0 lead at 8:27 of this first period.
And he fought through traffic. He right around the red line, he had to fight through about 2 players and bowled his way in and stuck it in there.
That's Blake's 11th goal of the season. Had 4 goals against Cy Woods a couple of games ago. His only hat trick, older brother came through the Ridge Point program. 6:15 to go here in the first period. Seven Lakes will need to play catch up. They lost this game back in September to open up this season 5-3 as it's shot into the zone by Shaw. Ozarkoya in on the forecheck for Ridge Point. Condra tries to backhand it and keep the puck moving out of the zone. Ozarkoya comes up with the loose puck along the half-wing boards. It's poked to the blue line and out the center. And Ridge Point will regroup. Played up the right wing boards. And now Juan has it for Seven Lakes. Swing and a miss on a lead pass attempt. And then skated in on left wing by Ozarkoya. Kept alive at the point by Shaw. Gets tied up by Juan, and he filters it back out to center ice. And will cut to his left across the red line. Skate in and then shoot. There might have been a whistle, but there wasn't. Ozarkoya couldn't get it out of the zone. Kept alive by Sinclair. Turned over to Kupich and then flipped out to center ice. In the last 5:10 of this first period, Ozarkoya hassled by Rowan down left wing. Sweeping with it is Rowan ahead for Juan. Keely Howard turned over at the red line. Hayden Haas, and recovering was Howard. Howard backhands it, no one there. Here's Haas for Ridge Point. He backhands it to left wing, and Schindel will carry it across the line. Schindel with a wrist shot glove save by Thompson, stopping the clock with 4:49 remaining in the first. 2-0 Ridge Point.
Shots, Ridge Point 8, Seven Lakes 3. So Thompson seeing a minor barrage early on.
Wrist shot off the crossbar from the high slot off the stick of Haas. Spun around to the near boards in a skate race. Key pokes it, keeps it moving, and then skated out by Hudson Verona, but he had his stick lifted from behind. Schindel gains the zone, but the play is whistled offside.
A lot of offsides early on. Most of them on Ridge Point. I mean, they're getting the rush going. A few they can't continue.
10:27 gone here in the first. Still 2-0 on goals by Brendan Ryan and Sammy Blake. Key at right defense. That one took a weird deflection. Shot from a tough angle. Kick save by Thompson as he was able to stop Haas. Puck flipped towards goal from the point. That was blocked. Rowan will pin Haas into the inboards. Haas still comes away with the puck. Try to get it back to Manthe, operating the right point, but we have a penalty called behind the play.
See,
Interference is called.
Is that on Rowan? No.
Looks like it's for Roba.
Yeah, away from the action. First penalty of the night.
And his first of the season.
Yeah, Ridge Point they don't have a lot of penalties on their end. I think Seven Lakes is kind of in the middle.
Seven Lakes is 6th in the league. Meanwhile, Ridge Point have the least amount of penalties of any team in the ISHL, combined 84 penalty minutes.
Is that the Lady Bing trophy?
That's right.
Yeah.
For the team?
For the most gentlemanly?
Yeah. Pass across on the power play. This is a Mr. Electric power play. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. Quick save by Thompson off the left-handed wrist shot of Kai Woods. Ridge Point has the 10th ranked power play, converting at 17%, 8 of 47 this year, against the 10th best penalty kill unit. Seven Lakes has allowed 17 goals on the power play, and they've scored 7 shorthanded goals. Face-off win back to Ibrahim. Scaled down the boards into the corner near side. Blake looking to send one in front. And we've got a penalty. It's going to be called on Ridge Point, and we're going to go 4-on-4.
As hit from behind on Ryan.
A roughing minor as Ryan will skate to the sin bin.
That screws that opportunity, and now we're going to have a lot more ice available. These are always fun. I like 4-on-4s.
That's just the 5th penalty taken by Ryan this season. And the 18th game for both teams. 4-on-4 for another minute 35. Ibrahim Deep in his own end, up the left wing boards, Yang with a quick cross-ice feed for Sammy Blake to skate from right to left and burrow into the Spartan zone. Cutting wide to his left, tries to drop it back to Ibrahim, and it's picked off by McDermott. McDermott skating in, long wrist shot fought off by Konchak as that shot took place from the right wing circle. Here comes Timothy Wang skating on right wing, tries a lead pass, and Blake had it taken away by Broderick Sinclair. Gets tied up at the half wing boards. The puck still remains in the Panther zone, and a save by Konchak on Sinclair's shot from the top of the slot. 50 seconds to go. 4-on-4 hockey as Sinclair has it at left defense. Plays it in the middle of the ice, and it's skated in by Murphy. Makes one man miss Ibrahim. Backhander, and Condra didn't have a stick down on the ice. As that backhand centering pass went all the way through and then skated out by Yang, but he couldn't get past Vincent Key, and then he wedges it back into the Spartan zone with 25 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Sinclair near board, slips it out to center ice, out of the reach of Edwin Duncan, but he chases it down, lifts it in off of the paraphernalia of that was Manthe, one of the Panthers. Puck played into the zone by Tapia. 4-on-4 is over, and 20 seconds power play time for Seven Lakes. As Varoba comes out, Manthe on the shorthand, skates it into the corner, tries a centering pass, it's blocked by Rowan. 10 seconds to go on this Mr. Electric power play for Seven Lakes. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. Rowan, middle of the ice, skates in from left to right, long wrist shot wide, as the teams now skate at even strength as Seven Lakes have it in the zone. Brendan Ryan is sprung from the penalty box. Woods on right wing, poked away by Vincent Key, but kept alive, sent down low. It's Ryan, hassled by Rowan. Ryan has it, backhands one in front, the top of the crease, intercepted by Rowan, played up the far boards in the last 1:15 of the first period, and a 2-0 Bridge Point lead. Now Tapia with the turnover, and then he tries to skate in on a breakaway, but coming back to make a defensive play was Jeffrey Zuo. Wonderful play by the sophomore. 1 minute to go in the first period, and the Panthers ice it with 59.1 to go.
Zuo got away with holding the stick that time, I think. He tied him up pretty good. A great job getting back to make that play, but a little extra effort.
Faceoff comes down to Konchak, who hasn't been all that busy here in the first period. He'll see the faceoff come down to his left. Condra and Wang for the faceoff, won by Wang. Here's Ibrahim putting on the brakes, but then he loses an edge. Kinzo Key in the corner, swept away by Wang, and then Schindel tries to get it out to center ice, and he does with 45 seconds to go. Carried in on left wing by Haas. Wrist shot, saved by Thompson, gives up a rebound. Haas tries to control it to the far boards. Played it back to the point. And then the stick gets lifted, and McDermott will now skate in on a breakaway. Ibrahim trying hard to get back, sweeping at it. McDermott shoots, save, rebound there. No. Murphy shot it wide as players go into the net. That's two Panthers, including the goaltender, Konchak. The other one is his teammate, Ibrahim.
The puck was shot in, but the goal was already ajar. Nice rush by McDermott, and there may have been a penalty on that rush as well. But Ridge Point survives.
So far, no one skating to the penalty box, so with 25.3 remaining in the first. Offensive zone draw for Seven Lakes. Condra keeps it, backhands it, no one home. Kinzo Key gets tied up by Wang. Wang plays it all the way around and out to center ice. With 12 seconds to go, McDermott at left defense. Leaves it at the red line for it to be skated in from right to left, down right wing by Haas. And then one opportunity left, a shot. Ooh, now a great save by Thompson as he stops Haas at the end of the first period. 2-0 Ridge Point. This is the ISHL Game of the Week on the Legacy Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you fed up with your doctor giving you drugs simply to mask your symptoms rather than treating the cause? As you age, I believe you should be brimming with energy, vitality, and enthusiasm for life. The Hotze Health and Wellness Center treats individuals from all over the country and world in an environment of extraordinary hospitality. We specialize in the treatment of allergies, yeast, replenishing natural hormones, vitamin and mineral supplementation, and a healthy eating lifestyle, all of which boost your immune system, increase your energy level, and your health span. If you'd like to obtain and maintain health and wellness naturally without pharmaceutical drugs, then contact one of our wellness consultants today at 281-698-8698 or visit HotzeHWC.com and request a free copy of my best-selling book, Hormones, Health, and Happiness.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Second period about to get underway with Ridge Point up 2-0.
Shots in the first period, Ridge Point 12, Seven Lakes 6. And 2 goals, obviously, for Ridge Point, Ryan and Blake.
Coming up in 2 weeks, we'll see a North Division matchup up at the Aerodrome as the Sidewoods Wildcats look to knock off Tomball. Coverage will get underway at approximately 6:45. Make that 7 right here on your home for the ISHL, the Legacy Sports Network. Contact to our left and Thompson to our right. Second period about to get going. And Kai Woods shoots the face-off right into the Spartan zone before it is clear. Then taken in by Blake, center of the ice. Long wrist shot, glove save off the Ryan shot by Samuel Thompson, 12 seconds in.
Yeah, Ridge Point had pretty good flow that period with the 12 shots. Seven Lakes, not bad. Their best performance was during the 4-on-4.
Puck comes out the center ice, played by Roger Gopal. Seven Lakes hasn't won since a 7-1 win against Sidewoods back in December on the 17th. They've lost 4 in a row. Centering pass off the stick of Woods, had a shot there. Rowan hassles him. Woods skates in, stick handles, a backhander is blocked. Battle for it, and is clear with a lead pass out to Edwin Duncan, but it's Manthe back the other way, ahead for Brendan Ryan. Key sends it back into the neutral zone, and then it is feathered back in by Manthe. Vincent Key with a lead pass turned over. Woods couldn't get a shot off, and the puck harmlessly rolls down to Thompson in front of Sammy Blake. 61 seconds gone by in the second period. 2-0 Panthers.
Yeah, Seven Lakes got to get a new crop of folks in there. That not a good shift. They didn't get it past the red line.
Ridge Point gets San Antonio on the 25th. At the Sunday morning game at 10:30. Meanwhile, Seven Lakes will be off until the 25th as well, and they'll get straight Jesuit at 6:45. Wang in the right wing corner, skates behind the goal line, looking for Haas in front. Wang ahead for Schindel, saved by Thompson. Rebound, Haas, that one wide. Haas has it below the goal line. Tried to skate it by Condra. Haas, left wing boards for Wang. Wang dealing with Murphy. Now Wang skates top of the slot, trying to get a shot off. Can't get it done. He was hassled by a couple of Spartans. Then it comes back to Gross, and his shot from the point is punched away by Thompson. Kept alive. Good shift here by Ridge Point. Extended zone time. Puck turned over and then skated out by McDermott. Kicked ahead by McDermott down right wing. Carries the puck in. Backhander, Kenzo Key. He tries to backhand one, but never got a shot off as Schindel got a stick in there. And now Schindel from left to right, skates in across the line, tries the centering feed, and then Wing scores!
Counterattack by Ridge Point, led by Schindel. Not a lot on the pass, but it got in the slot, and Ridge Point with the goal. That's Wang.
18th goal of the season for the sophomore Timothy Wang, and with 12:58 remaining, it is 3-0 as that goal comes at 2:02 of this second period. 3-0 Panthers.
5 shots already in 2 minutes for Ridge Point this period.
Battle after the faceoff, right defense, Manthe sends it into the Spartan zone. Rowan chases it down with Shaw in on the forecheck. Rowan up the left wing boards, and Azakoya couldn't keep it alive, but is wedged back in by Manthe. Vincent Key below his own goal line. Right up the far boards and out to center ice. Zuo on 2 knees, battling for the puck, and then it's turned over to Keely Howard. He skates left wing. Pushed into the boards by Azakoya, no penalty called. Try to play gentlemanly with the females on the ice. Manthe off the glass, far boards, still in the Panthers zone. Punched ahead by Vincent Key. Backhanded up the left wing boards. Valerie Kupich on for a shift. Over across to Azakoya. Wrist shot, glove save, Thompson. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in period 2. It is 3-0 Ridge Point.
Good opportunity. If that pass comes a little bit quicker, Azakoya's got a much easier shot, but Ridge Point dominating this period.
Face off to the left of Thompson. Woods will take it for Ridge Point against Veroba. And it's a win for Hudson. Skating into the slot. McDermott almost had it taken away by Blake, which would have led to a good chance. Ibrahim up the left wing boards. Across the blue line, it's Woods. Has Ryan breaking to the net. Gets it to Ryan with a one-timer at point-blank range, saved by Thompson. Veroba gets it to Edwin Duncan, who forces it back out to center ice. It'll be skated in and then flipped into the zone by Sinclair, down right wing. Bump shoulder to shoulder with Roger Gopal. Now Veroba looking for a centering feed, and the back end was wide as Edwin Duncan was positioned at the side of the net. McDermott feeds it ahead up the left wing boards and into the Panther zone, where it's Ibrahim. Ziad Ibrahim goes rink wide with his pass, and now skating in is Ryan. Got by one, and a centering feed, and Woods robbed by Thompson at the doorstep with the left pad. Maybe the best save of the night. Jackson Gross shuttles it ahead for the poke on by Woods, and back into the Spartan zone with a 2-on-1. Woods disrupted enough to be forced to the corner by Sinclair. Centering feed, and the shot couldn't come off of the stick of Ryan. Woods gets it, stick handles. That one took a deflection on its way towards Thompson. He's able to shrug it off. Kept alive by Haas. Then turned over to Kenzo Key, but he couldn't clear the zone as Zuo spins it in deep for Ryan to play below the goal line with 10:15 to go. Shot at the side of the net, hits the side of the net, and Sinclair will skate it out and filter it ahead at center ice to Murphy. Murphy cutting to his left, poked away from him by Zuo. At the red line, Zuo chops it ahead to the Spartan blue line, and a rink-wide feed down right wing will be carried in by McDermott. Long shot paddled away by Konchak. 5 minutes gone by here in the second period. 3-0 Ridge Point. Loose puck in front. Zuo carries below his goal line and will skate it out from left to right and filter it ahead for Wang with speed. He's got the third goal. Wang skates in, and on the backhand, it's stopped by Thompson as he cut off that post. Wang still in control of the puck. Skates, looking to go off his backhand. Then Condra able to stymie him and can't clear the zone, though. It's Gross who keeps it alive to Schindel. Schindel down the right wing for Wang, trying to stick handle. Forced to go below the goal line. Now looking, still looking. Sending one across, and Schindel couldn't get a shot off. 9:10 to go. Puck up the near boards. Keely Howard out of her reach. Gross keeps it alive and sends it in down low, but then it is pitched out and blocked by Howard as she blocked the clearing attempt of Broderick Sinclair. And again, it's still in the zone. Here's Haas. Skates in, right wing, shoots from a tough angle, stopped by Thompson. Good offensive zone time for Ridge Point. And now a steal by Woods. Puts on the brakes and twirls with it in the left wing circle. Skates to the top of the slot. Now continues to stick handle and it kicks the puck back. Drops it back for Blake. Blake down in the right wing corner. Sends it back to the point for Raja Gopal. Her shot well wide. goes into the left wing corner. 8:25 to go, second period. It's 3-0 Ridge Point as the Spartans finally clear. Raja Gopal, right defense to left defense, and Manthe down across the blue line, back into the Spartan zone. On right wing in the circle. Thompson makes 2 saves, a third save, another whack at it, and he kicks out a fourth opportunity by Ridge Point with the right pad. Varoba deep in his own end, can't clear it. Raja Gopal plays one towards the goal. It's intercepted and skated out from right to left by Sinclair. He's got a teammate breaking, but Sinclair shoots on a forehand, and it goes wide. McDermott couldn't keep it alive at the right point. Skated out, and then on a breakaway comes Brendan Ryan. Ryan in, shoots, and a save by Thompson as he tried to pick the corner. Now McDermott will skate it out as the Panthers make a change. McDermott down right wing, skates it in to the Panther zone. Still McDermott, and then the puck rolls, and he's able to get it back as Konchak couldn't cover. 7:20 to go as Zuo clears the zone ahead for Kai Woods. He's got Ryan with him down the left wing boards, and putting on the brakes was Woods. Then he twirls with it, top of the right wing circle, pass for Roba, and then the numbers game catches up to him, and it'll be skated out by Vincent Key. Lead pass too far in front of Edwin Duncan. Ibrahim will track it down in his own end at left defense. And with 7 minutes to go, it is 3-0 Ridge Point. Michael Silvers and David Feliciano with you with end-to-end action here in the second period and hardly any whistles. 6:45 to go. Zuo has it at right defense at the red line, and he spins it back into the Spartan zone before it is quickly outletted by McDermott ahead from Duncan, and he pitches it in, and it comes all the way down to Konchak, who simply covers it with his glove, stopping things with 6:35 remaining in the second period. 3-0 Ridge Point.
Yeah, back and forth, breakneck action. 15 shots alone in this period by Ridge Point to 2 for 7 legs. And Ridge Point's really turning it on, keeping it in the 7-leg zone for long stretches.
Face-off win by Wang as he beat Condra. Puck down low, and Konchak covers up in front of Tapia.
Now, 7 Lakes is getting some nibbles, but just no consistency. Meanwhile, Ridge Point, they're kind of skating freely around the 7 Lakes goal.
Face off to the left of Konchak. Same 2 on the face off. Wang wins it. Manthe up the middle of the ice and out across the blue line. Down right wing now is Wang. Wang looking for a centering feed. It's picked off by Sinclair. Played off the near boards and out the center ice. Panthers regroup with Manthe. Right wing Haas poked into the Spartan zone, and now it's a delayed offside, and the whistle is blown with 6:03 remaining in the period number 2. It is 3-0 Ridge Point on goals by Ryan, Blake, and Wang.
They got to think about fatigue. Actually, 2 more players on the 7 Lakes bench from when we did pregame, so they're skating 12, but still a lot of ice time for the Spartans. And they're talking to Thompson over there about something.
Helmets off, helmets on.
He's had a great period. I mean, he's allowed 1 goal short, but, man, facing 15 shots in half a period.
Reminder, Ridge Point win or tie secures them 4th place in the playoffs, which are coming next month. If the playoffs were to start today, San Antonio would get PFC. Memorial West would take on the Spartans, while Straight Jesuit would deal with these Panthers. Here's Swindle, shoots, and he scores. Schindel from the slot over the right shoulder of Thompson into the back of the net. It is 4-0 Ridge Point.
Goal number 15 for Schindel, alone in the slot. Had his choice of where to shoot and wristed it in there. Everybody's getting in on things tonight. 4 different scores for the Panthers.
Time of the goal, 9:13 of this second period. 4-0 Ridge Point. As Dave mentioned, Schindel's 15th goal of the season. This Ridge Point team's going to be good, Dave, when you have guys like Wang and Schindel, both sophomores. Provided they don't move away,
yeah,
they're going to be Panthers for 2 more years.
That's a good program.
2-time Justice Cup champions, last winning it in the 2021-2022 campaign. And back they come, skating from left to right. Ibrahim puts on the brakes at the blue line, waiting for players to tag up. And McDermott able to tie him up. Puck played down the boards by Azakoya, but only to the half wing as Roger Gopal shoots from the point, deflected wide. Nearly 10 minutes gone by here in the second period. 4-0 Ridge Point as they battle along the far boards in the Spartan zone. Key monitored by Azakoya. Veroba off the boards, but not out of the zone as Azakoya keeps it alive. For it is skated out from right to left by McDermott. McDermott, middle of the ice, skates in. So McDermott, his shot, and a kick save. Right pad save by Konchak. Shaw out to center ice. Azakoya takes control left to right as he is disrupted by Murphy. Sends a cross-ice feed, will be played by Shaw to the near boards. Another cross-ice pass deflected out to center ice. 4:20 to go, second period, 4-0 Panthers. McDermott gloves the puck down at center ice and taken on back into the offensive zone by Woods, but the play is whistled down for an offside. 4:14 remaining.
You mentioned Wang, a sophomore. I predict he's going to win the scoring title in the next 2 years. I mean, he's already got 34 points.
Yep.
I mean, he's good for a 50-point season.
Sammy Blake's also a sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely.
Young team. You know, they do have their seniors on this their senior night with Blake, Wang, and Schindel. And there's another goal. A great feed from below the goal line, and Woods beats Thompson.
With aggression. I mean, Woods is about 15 feet out, and he got a full swipe at that one. 5 different goal scorers tonight for the Panthers.
Woods scored last Friday, his 3rd of the season. That's number 4, and this just his 9th game of the season.
He's having a good short season.
Puck sent in from behind the red line, but on target to Samuel Thompson's net. There's another pass in front, and Woods this time shot it wide, but he was open. 3:45 to go, 5-0. Zuo shoots from up top, and that one blocked by Condra, and then cleared by Condra. Manthe at the red line, middle of the ice. It is taken in by Ryan. He had it knocked away. Keeping it alive, Woods. Up top, Woods, left wing circle with a wrist shot, saved by Thompson with the pad. Woods puts on the brakes. Puck below the goal line. Condra battling against Woods. Comes back to the left point. Zuo nearly turned it over. Blake recovers half wing. And then a one-timer, and Thompson stops Woods, who was alone in the slot. That would have been his second in quick order. But Thompson equal to the task with 3:05 remaining in period number 2. 5-0 Ridge Point.
That might have been his best save of the night. I mean, wide open 15-footer, and he got that. I think he got that off the blocker, but what a save by Thompson. Poor guy's faced 19 shots alone in this period.
That's been a barrage. Face off to the left of Thompson, sophomore goaltender. Wang deep in the Spartan zone to the left wing corner. Puck forced out to center ice. Ladle back to Gross, but out of his reach, and then Veroba skates it down left wing. And he is hit by Haas. Puck continuing to move. Schindel. And then it's turned over by Vincent Key. Skated in left to right by Wang. Disrupted from behind by Tapia. Forced wide. And then sweeping with it was McDermott. And then Wang got the shot off, but Thompson fought it off. 2:25 remaining. Puck is loose in the circle. Twisting with it. Boston Schindel. He has a goal here. And then Wang shoots. And that one was almost a shot pass. And wide open was Haas, but he shot it right into Thompson. Wang to the far boards, Ibrahim, left wing circle. He shoots. That's punched away by Thompson. A backhand centering pass. Haas hit the net. And then Schindel tries the same. It deflects all the way back up top for Wang. And then it is taken out by Edwin Duncan to the center ice. 5-0 with 1:50 to go. Ridge Point in control. Boston Schindel has trouble with the puck at center. And Duncan loses it at the blue line. Ibrahim left defense, hands it right defense for Gross. Up middle of the ice for Wang. Wang skates in and then passes across. Woods stopped by Thompson. Kept alive by Ibrahim. Try to fire it down the boards. Blocked right back to him. And now Sinclair with the takeaway. Sinclair skates it up right to left. 1:20 to go. Still Sinclair. Watched by Ibrahim. And then finds Duncan. Duncan loses it. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck out. Nope. Kept alive by Rowan as Blake goes down. Sends one in. And then flipped off the glass by Gross. Kept alive Kinzo Key. Gross tries to skate it out. Juan shoots and never got the contact as Ibrahim was able to make the save. 50 seconds to go, and the Panthers ice it with 50.3 to go in period number 2. 5-0 Panthers.
22 shots and 3 goals this period for Ridge Point. For the game, 34 shots, 10 for Seven Lakes. Ridge Point really taking control of this period.
Faceoff comes down to Konchak, who hasn't really been that busy, all things considered tonight. Having a light workload.
They'll take
Puck
it.
to Juan. He shoots from the slot. It's wide. Roger Gopal up the near boards. Rowan keeps it alive at the point. Down the left wing, it's Condra. Taken away by Roger Gopal with an active stick. Then Rowan shoots, blocked by his own man. Puck bouncing around. It comes to Juan. His shot is blocked by Blake. And below the goal line it goes. Juan able to step in front of a Panther, keep it moving across from the right corner to the left corner. Roger Gopal clears the zone, and it'll be skated back in. Nope, left at the blue line by Sinclair with 10 seconds to go. Now Woods after it in the Spartan zone, and then Condra lines him up in the corner. Puck work free, 5 seconds to go. Rowan clears it out the center ice, and that does it for the second period. The score, the Panthers 5, the Spartans 0. This is the ISHL Game of the Week.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more, or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
We're back with you in 2 weeks, and we'll see a North Division matchup up at the Aerodrome as Cy Woods look to knock off Tomball. Coverage gets underway at 7 right here on your home for the ISHL, the Legacy Sports Network. 5-0 after 2, Dave.
Yeah, 5 different goal scorers for the Panthers, and certainly took control. Let's see what happens if they call off the dogs here.
Konchak to our right, and Thompson stationed to our left as they battle at center ice. Baroba up the right wing for Duncan. Turned over to Ibrahim. Kupic sends it into the zone, but it'll be quickly taken by McDermott. They tried to softly clear it. Kupic with an active stick, able to keep it alive in the zone. And Azakoya with speed chases it down in the corner, and then he's washed out by Baroba. Azakoya able to get the puck back for the Panthers. Back to Ibrahim with a shot and a right pad save by Thompson. And below the goal line, McDermott. Oh, and he took a shoulder into Shaw, and McDermott's going to go.
McDermott's a big guy, and
Shaw isn't.
Yeah, and I don't think that was malicious. I mean, he was heading that way, and he had a man in his way, and McNervett he knew it immediately.
Just the third penalty by both teams tonight. This is a Mr. Electric power play.
Is that elbowing officially?
Roughing. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. Ridge Point 10th in the league in power play, 8 of 47. Now 8 of 48.
Clean game thus far. I think only 3 penalties.
Timothy Wang leads the Panthers with 5 power play markers, but the face-off comes all the way back out the center. And the Panthers will skate it in right to left with Woods. Got by Key. Woods skates in the corner. Still Woods. Taken off the play by Vincent Key. Then the puck swept up, and it took a real weird deflection off the boards. Ricochets out to center ice. Wang able to twirl off of Vincent Key. Key loses an edge. Wang looking for his 6th power play goal. Shoots and a save. There is a puck in the net, and they're going to have to.
That's the other puck.
That's the other puck. As Thompson made the stop, and I think the officials are going to pick up that loose puck so that nobody's confused.
Yeah, they play 2 pucks now. You didn't hear about that?
1:28 of power play time remaining.
I tell you, Wang is just fun to watch. I mean, what a great skater. It's so advanced for a sophomore.
Seven Lakes missing a couple of their best players. Owen Gabry, he has 36 career goals. Haas off the face-off win. Ladled it back. Ibrahim across to Woods. Woods, left wing, fires, and that's blocked. Woods gets the ricochet back. Sent down the boards. Ryan keeps it moving. To the right wing corner for Wang. Wang tied up. Puck worked free. Here's Wang. Skates along the goal line. Plays it behind the net. Still Wang looking for a backhander. And a save off the backhand by Ryan by Thompson. Wang skates with it. On the left wing. Flips it out of the zone. Unforced error with 50 seconds to go on the man advantage. 5-0 Ridge Point. Michael Silvers and David Feliciano with you as that puck hits the roof. Stays in play, but it'll be whistled down. Nearly 2 minutes gone by.
Wang trying a little Gretzky stuff. Setting up behind the net.
Looking to do that Michigan?
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out physics-wise how they pulled that off.
That lacrosse-style goal?
Yeah. That was some magic.
Face off to the right of Thompson.
Oh, by the way, Boston College is still #1 in the country.
Good for them. They have Gabe Perreault and another Ranger prospect. If you start naming players, I could tell you just by the familiarity of the name, but I'm not sure if you know every player. But Gabe Perreault, as the puck comes in across offside with 32 seconds of power play time remaining, but he's playing well. He's the Rangers' first-round draft pick from this past draft.
They're #1. I think they're 24-1, and BU, our rival, is just behind them.
Yeah, they played a home-and-home series not too long ago, maybe last weekend.
Yeah, they're only 8 miles down the street.
Yep. Face-off win. Roger Gopal hands it to Manthe. Up left wing, Schindel. One of 5 goal scorers for Ridge Point tonight. 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers as the Spartans cleared the zone and send it all the way down. 15 seconds on their kill. Back come the Panthers. Here's Schindel. And he sends it ahead for a shot and a goal. It got through the wickets of Thompson. And it's a power play goal for Ridge Point. And they now lead it 6-0.
Just a tap, and that's all you need sometimes.
Blake's second of the game, his first on the power play, and it comes at 2:35 of this third period.
I'd say one thing, Ridge Point is passing the puck really well tonight. I mean, really dedicated assists on all these goals. Schindel with the assist that time.
6-0. We'll see if the lead gets to a point where they'll run the clock, and they will. 6-0, so they run the clock now because it's a 6-goal spread.
The shots are 38-10.
They played to open up the season to a 5-3 game with the Panthers edging out the Spartans, but tonight it's been all Panthers, Dave, and they lead at 6-0. It'll be skated in, down left wing by Haas,
Whoa.
and he gets checked by Key and taken off the puck. Key now will skate it out left to right through center ice, cutting wide to his left, backhands, nobody there, comes all the way through, but it's still in the zone. Tapia with a long-range shot, and that's blocked. And here comes a 2-on-0. Haas is going to be left to take the shot, and he scores. Schindel was skating with them, but then he slowed down, let Haas take it the rest of the way, and he beats Thompson, and he gives he gives Ridge Point a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, Thompson was a sitting duck. 2-0, and Haas had his choice. And goal number 7, that's for Haas, his 9th.
Clock moving. Now it's a 7-goal margin. Kupich sends it in deep down the left wing boards. Azakoya disrupted by Veroba. It's Kupich. That puck deflects, and Thompson had to make a save, and then Azakoya shot it over the crossbar. Juan chips it middle of the ice. Sinclair swept to the near boards at center by Ridge Point, and then backhanded in deep by Kupich. Here's Azakoya. Canceled out by Rowan. Up the boards now, Juan. Juan couldn't clear the zone, kept alive by Zuo. And then we have a whistle.
Zuo and Juan a little.
May have been an offside.
Well,
clock moving.
I tell you, Ridge Point, they have some undersized players like Zuo and Azakoya, scrappy as heck and fast.
Right defense, Rowan flips it all the way down the boards. It's going to go all the way down, but not cross the goal line for icing. Centering pass from below the goal line. And now it is Zuo for Ridge Point. On the forecheck, Juan. Good one-on-one battle in the corner. Juan and Zuo. Kupich comes down the boards to help out. Zuo has it flipped off the backhand, out the center ice. Will be carried in by Azakoya. And now Zuo. Azakoya with a shot, save, rebound. Shaw couldn't get it off and ends up traveling over to the slot. And then Juan able to clear the zone. 9:20 to go as Howard shoots in for Seven Lakes. Cohen Manthe. Past the stick of Ibrahim, center ice, Ryan, down right wing. Disrupted and canceled out by Key. Manthe has it at his own blue line now. Manthe, nice active stick by Vincent Key. Ahead for Sinclair, flips it ahead. Key will skate in on contact, shoots that one off the glass behind goal. Manthe and Azakoya back below the goal line. Disrupted by Kinzo Key. Backhander by Condra. Nobody there in the slot. Flipped out by by Ridge Point. Nearly 8.5 remaining here in tonight's game. 7-0 Panthers. At the Panther blue line, it's Ibrahim. He will skate it in. Woods backhands it towards goal. Flipped by McDermott, but not out. Firing Ibrahim, that was wide. To the half wing boards, Ryan skates up top. Leaves it for Manthe. Manthe, his shot blocked by McDermott. And he will clear it out to center ice. Right onto the stick of Cohen Manthe. Deflects left wing, Ryan skates in. Here's Ryan with a wrist shot, save Thompson. McDermott goes down. He's slow to get up, but he does get up. And centering pass goes all the way through. Pinching in Manthe. Down in the corner. Swept up the boards by Condra. Back down in the corner off the stick of Wood. 7:45 remaining in tonight's game. 7-0 Ridge Point. Below the goal line. A pass in front. Wood shoots, and that one off the post. 5-man scrum, far boards. Puck work free by Condra, and he sends it all the way down, and the Spartans ice it. 7:25, clock continuing to move with a 7-goal game here in Sugar Land.
Yeah, they had to ice that as that was getting out of hand. Just send it down, live to fight another day. Shots are now 41-10. I'd like to see Ridge Point, or Seven Lakes, I should say, put something together, try to get a score late.
Face off to the left of Thompson, beaten 7 times tonight. Haas now centered, It's Schindel, forced wide by Rowan. Plays it below the goal line. Here's Wang. Wang comes to the left wing corner. Still Wang, holding. Sauces one across for Roger Gopal. Softly shot, and a redirect by Haas and a save by Thompson. Wang behind the goal line. In front for Schindel, and that's chipped out by an active stick of a Spartan in front, Rowan. Haas backhands it back into the Spartan zone. Less than 6.5 to play. Wang left it in the left wing corner. Schindel will play it there. Got by Duncan. And here is Haas. Down towards goal, paddled away by Thompson, softly into the far corner, behind the goal line. Here's Wang. Wang dealing with Varoba, still Wang. Wang in the corner. Wang sends one across, and Haas chipped it well wide. Here's Sammy Blake. Blake looking for a centering feed. That deflects and kept alive, but then forced out by Sinclair. Got by Roger Gopal. Tried to stick handle, but Gross was able to slap it off his backhand back out the center ice before it ricochets back into the Panther zone. Kept alive by Tapia. Duncan shoots, and a glove save by Konchak. Duncan's shot came from the right wing circle. Clock moving with 5.5 to play in tonight's game, 7-0 Panthers.
Nice counterattack by Seven Lakes, trying to get on the scoreboard. Ridge Point, again, averaged just over 4 goals a game. Nice showing tonight with the 7.
Ibrahim carries behind his own net. Ridge Point going from right to left in this final period. He pitches it out to center ice. Ozarkoya on his backhand.
Whoa!
And he's taken down by McDermott, but the hands stay down. Condra defensively. Ozarkoya offensively in the corner. McDermott pins it against the boards. Ozarkoya taking a couple of whacks at it. Shouldered down to the ice by Condra. And the Spartans cleared the zone and skated out. Keely Howard will shuffle it in. Ibrahim keeps it moving around the boards. Try to get to Kupich, stepped in front of by McDermott, then flipped out to center ice by Ridge Point. Stick is lifted of Ozarkoya back, and McDermott checks him down to the ice, and he's going to go off.
He's so big, and people are bouncing off him. I mean, he's a rock, that guy. And a late call, and I thought Ozarkoya got fouled a few minutes ago. But that one on McDermott.
The time, 10:30 of this third period. With the clock
Yeah.
moving, it's tough
kinda
to get the exact time of the penalty, but it's the second in a row called on McDermott and the second roughing minor for Owen. Here's a shot by Manthe that hit a couple of bodies, and it is cleared out by Sinclair as he tries to find Murphy, and now it is Sammy Blake. Finds Woods, who skates it in. Has a man breaking to the net. That's Ryan, but the puck hard off his stick and into the corner. This is a Mr. Electric power play for Ridge Point. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. They are 1 for 2 tonight. The power play goal came earlier here in this third period off the stick of Sammy Blake, a second goal of the game, and then Woods shoots it from the slot off the crossbar. Whacking at it at the side of the net was Ryan. 3:15 for the game. Varoba trying to play the puck out of the zone. We have a Panther slow to get up at the side of the net.
I think Ryan took a blow to the knee.
Yep. He's going to be assisted off by Manthe and Blake, but then Ryan's able to skate off under his own power, shake his right leg, and head to the bench.
Yeah, this will probably end it this shift, Mike. Well, maybe one more shift. We'll see.
50 seconds of power play time, and the clock is moving. 7-0 Ridge Point. They are going to secure 4th place. They can do no better, and they can do no worse with the 2 points tonight. They're too far out. They're too far behind set 3rd place Straight Jesuit, and they're going to be too far in front of 5th place Seven Lakes. 30 seconds of power play time remaining. Wang stick handles, and that pass goes all the way through to the corner. Here's a shot by Manthe, rebound Wang, and another save by Thompson. And again, the Spartans fail to clear the zone. Schindel between the legs of Rowan behind the goal. Another lacrosse-style attempt by Wang. He's really efforting for that. Sends one across ice feed, and a shot by Schindel fought off with the blocker by Thompson. 1:50 to go. Another centering pass comes all the way through, and it ricochets out to center ice. Power play is over, and now Wong will skate in left to right, and then Wang able to work the puck free, and it rolls all the way down to Konchak, and he's able to get a whistle with the clock moving. 90 seconds left to play in tonight's game.
Shots are 44-12, and this will probably be the last shift. 90 seconds to go.
The ISHL Game of the Week is a production of the Legacy Sports Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Legacy Sports Network is strictly prohibited.
Seven Lakes is 6 guys on the ice.
And the goaltender isn't pulled. What are they trying to do, cheat out there? Garoba slaps one that deflects into the left wing corner. Last minute of play in this third period. Puck up the boards and then skated out. Shaw, hassle from behind, and Vincent Key. A good piece of back checking. Tapia filters it back into the Panther zone with 35 seconds to go, and Kupich will carry it behind her own net. Kupich careens it off the boards. It rolls all the way down. Took a deflection, but still it's far enough out for icing, as that might have been the final play of the game as they'll skate back into the Panther zone, but the clock is moving with just 15 seconds to play.
Konchak, nice leisurely night, only facing 12 shots.
10 seconds to go. And they do drop the puck. Azakoya wins the faceoff. Flipped out of the zone by Ibrahim, and that does it. The Ridgepoint Panthers have won 2 in a row as they defeat the Seven Lakes Spartans tonight by a final score of 7-0. They secure 4th place in the South Division, earn 2 points. They are now 10-8-0 with 20 points in the South Division with 2 games to play. Seven Lakes drops to 5-11-2. They remain in 5th place with 12 points. They too have just 2 games to go. Back to wrap it up in just a moment. This is the ISHL Game of the Week on the Legacy Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you fed up with your doctor giving you drugs simply to mask your symptoms rather than treating the cause? As you age, I believe you should be brimming with energy, vitality, and enthusiasm for life. The Hotze Health and Wellness Center treats individuals from all over the country and world in an environment of extraordinary hospitality. We specialize in the treatment of allergies, yeast, replenishing natural hormones, vitamin and mineral supplementation, and a healthy eating lifestyle, all of which boost your immune system, increase your energy level, and your health span. If you'd like to obtain and maintain health and wellness naturally without pharmaceutical drugs, then contact one of our wellness consultants today at 281-698-8698 or visit HotzeHWC.com and request a free copy of my best-selling book, Hormones, Health, and Happiness.
There are only 2 names to know when buying or selling commercial or residential real estate property. Kim Walt and Danette Watuski in Houston with RE/MAX Results are those 2 names. As part of RE/MAX Results, Kim Walt and Danette Watuski make your transaction smooth. RE/MAX Results, #WantToMove, congratulates all local high school athletes. Their phone number is 713-777-SOLD.
Legacy Sports Network, now celebrating 16 years of broadcast excellence. We're your home for local high school sports coverage. Expect excellent audio and video production. Whether listening at home or at the game, find us at lsnsports.com. Legacy Sports Network, building a legacy, one game at a time.
I'm Lizbeth Marquez, the founder and creator of Houston City Beat, where we are storytellers of Houston, bringing you original content over a multitude of platforms, connecting you with fellow Houstonians. Together, we collaborate to be Houston strong. Because this is my hometown and this is your hometown too. And there's just something about that beat. Houston City Beat.
Final score here from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. The Ridge Point Panthers shut out the Seven Lakes Spartans by a final score of 7-0. Sammy Blake scores 2 goals, but then it's everybody else. I mean, the wealth was spread around tonight from a goal scoring perspective, Dave, and they earned the 2 points and secure 4th place in the playoffs coming up next month.
They got the job done, 44 shots, a lot of people getting involved. Again, this team is better than their record. Every time we see them, they don't look like a 500 team, and I think they're in good shape for the stretch.
All right, coming up in 2 weeks, we'll be back with you after the league is off next weekend, and we will head back to the Aerodrome up in the Willowbrook area to see the Cywoods Wildcats take on the Tomball squad that is currently in a first-place tie with Klein in the North Division. Coverage will get underway at approximately 7 right here on your home for the ISHL, the Legacy Sports Network. All right, what's your pick, Super Bowl Sunday?
Mike, because you're up here and you're a friend of mine, I'm gonna go Niners 32-29.
All right, well, I still think Kansas City's going to beat them, but I really hope the 49ers win their 6th Super Bowl. And that's going to wrap it up. We invite you to enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday. I think there's only one ISHL game, and it's in the morning, so everybody can get home and enjoy the Super Bowl. And hopefully my beloved 49ers win their 6th Super Bowl. They've lost their last 2 in 2013 and 2020. Well, let's hope. For David Feliciano and our entire crew, Michael Silver saying so long from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. The Ridge Point Panthers 7, the Seven Lakes Spartans nothing. Until 2 weeks, so long, everybody.